Hello, I'm Betsy Keller. Would you like to learn some effective ways to balance and strengthen your lungs? Our bodies have an innate ability to heal ourselves. For several decades, I used to get really bad sinus infections, and I would cough and feel like my lungs were being squeezed, and finally, reluctantly, I would go to the doctor and get antibiotics. And then I learned how to balance and strengthen my lungs non-invasively. Let's start with a couple things that promote relaxation. Let's take our hand and squeeze their shoulders and then drag our hands across to the opposite hip. We'll do that a couple times, breathing into our nose, out through our mouth. And just gently bring your hand to the opposite hip. And then the other side. Squeeze the shoulder, bring your hand to the opposite hip. Right into the nose, out to the mouth. Okay, and then let's just gently rest our hands, open hands on our lungs. We're going to take a couple deep breaths. In through the nose, out to the mouth. In through the nose, out to the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And this brings energy into our lungs and also helps to balance the left energies with the energies on the right side of our bodies. Shake your hands off. So that brings balance to the lung meridian. Speaking of the lungs, if you take your fingertips and bring them right into the center of your sternum and do little jiggles or circles. Just go down your sternum and out on each side. And this helps to clear out lymph and toxins and stagnation out of your lungs. There are reflective points for the lungs. So you want to go deep. And pay attention if there are any places that are sore. You want to give them a little more attention and maybe go back to them later and work them a little more. Also, if you follow your collarbone across, right at the end of the collarbone, there's a little round knob. Go right down below that into the little indent on each side and massage deeply or tap those points. That'll help stimulate the immune system and also give you a little extra boost of energy. So that's a great thing to do. A good point for the lungs is right in the middle of the webbing between the thumb and the index finger. Just massage gently there, and that's really good for coughs and colds. Another point on the lung meridian is also follow the tip of your thumb up to the crease of the wrist and just gently massage that one. And of course you want to do that on both hands. This is good for coughs and colds, and this is good for helping bring balance and energy to the lungs. A great way to bring balance to your lungs and heart is just gently make figure eight slowly, a couple inches out from your chest. We have figure eight patterns running all through our body, and they help to connect the different parts of our body and bring balance. When I was suffering with sinusitis, I found that if I took my index fingers and put them right into the little indent there at the base of your sinuses, there's a little cavity in the bones, the sinus cavity, and you can just massage that. It loosens up the phlegm in your nose, and it feels really good. So I'd like to just massage that a little bit. Take a couple deep breaths. And now that I'm feeling better, I can take my index finger right between my eyebrows and just tap there. Tap in, I call it the joy tap. And I like to tap in the joy. Anytime I'm feeling really great, tap in the joy. And that sends a signal to every cell in my body, which records that great feeling. Another wonderful way to calm the nervous system and connect up the heart and the lungs is you take your hand and just gently lay it on your heart here the center of your chest. Take the fleshy part of your hand on your forehead and the pads of these 3 fingers right in the top of your head, the soft spot of your head. And breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through the nose, out to the mouth. And you can do this for even several minutes. It brings calm to the nervous system and balance between your heart and lungs. And it feels very relaxing.